Good morning. You guys gotta stop doing that. You scared me there for a minute. Well, welcome back to GNC Family Farms. As we say around here, what happens on the farm stays on the farm. But not today, we're letting it all hang out. Well, today is a little different kind of video. Normally I do a midweek and an inspirational video, but I'm sneaking one on you today. Well, I thought I'd do a video on this EzzDoo. I think that's how you say it. EzzDoo. Electric chainsaw sharpener. That's what it is. Here's what it looks like. Got it off Amazon. Now normally most of my products that I buy is Harbor Freight products. Just like the chainsaw here, it's a Portland. Awesome chainsaw. I've used a lot of chainsaws in my life, and one of my biggest things that I cannot stand is a chainsaw that takes a hard pulls, you know, because one, my back hurts all the time. I can't really, you know, bend over and keep, you know, pump. This thing here hasn't been ran for, oh, it's been a couple weeks now. I would say about a month now. Yeah, because it was in August is when I last used it. But tomorrow I'll be doing trail cleanup. I started it, and the old chainsaw needed to be sharpened. So I had to wait till I got to decide what chainsaw I was going to get. Now Harbor Freight has one that I almost got. I think I talked about it in a video a while back. Let me turn this off here real quick. Let's see here. Turn that fan off there, that way you can maybe hear me a little better. But anyways, I was going to get one from Harbor Freight, but then I was like, I happened to go through my Amazon stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that, because I saw a YouTuber had one of these, and I really liked it. I thought it was really, you know, it's handy. Plus, I got to get a couple, I'm going to be getting a couple things that I'm going to be mounting here where I'm standing at, so I didn't want another something mounted here as well, because there wouldn't be that much room there. So I thought, well, this one here plugs in, it's easy, put away, then when I'm done. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I already did this, okay? Very well usable tool here, okay? This thing here, I got tons of files here that I used to sharpen my chainsaw with. You know, the old metal files. Nothing wrong with these, you know, if you like the old school. But, you know, it takes some time to do that with a regular file. With this, less than 2 minutes, I was done. I had the whole thing done and sharpened in less than 2 minutes. Now, that's pretty impressive. Very well made. Had no problems going through it. The rakes, now it's nice and sharp. Ready to go for tomorrow when we do trail maintenance. I also cleaned up the chainsaw today. Got it all cleaned up, took it apart, cleaned the filters. I still got to wipe down this. I just air blowed it out just before you surprise attacked me here in the shop. So I'll be putting that all back together, but I wanted to clean it real good. It hasn't been done for a while, and that's another thing about it. You know, sometimes I get busy and I forget to clean it, and then the next thing you know, I'm pulling it back out and use it again. That thing there, even when it's all gunked up and gunked up and everything, this thing still fires up on about 2 pulls. Maybe 1 pull. It just depends on what the weather is outside. But awesome chainsaw. I can't say enough about it. Great thing about it is it's also got I have a warranty on it, so if anything ever happens to it, no questions asked. All they ask is if you dump the fuel out. I always have the box saved. I can drop it back in the box and take it right in there and get a new one. So great chainsaw. I definitely would recommend. Now I'm not getting paid for this, okay? I'm not here to sponsor or anything like Harbor Freight's not sponsoring this video, but I love Harbor Freight. I've got a lot of tools from Harbor Freight. Here's a grinder made by Bauer. Love this. I can't say enough about Bauer equipment. It really does the job. I've got sanders. I got a sander here by Bauer. I got a Warrior saw here, made by Warrior. Again, any products like this, anything that goes wrong with it, take it right back in there, no questions asked. They'll get you a new brand new tool. I had one before this one, and it had like a plastic clipping here, and it got jammed and broke. I don't know why they would put plastic in there, but then got this one home, and I was like really impressed that instead of the plastic, they went with it's all steel groove here. It's really great. Have no problems with this at all, and like I said, it's made by Warrior. So I use a lot of Harbor Freight tools. I would say Amazon and Harbor Freight are my two best friends. You know, I do a lot of research before I buy a product. My money is very important to me. You know, I got to make sure that what I buy is going to be good. So, yeah, I used this today and got it all done, and we're ready to go tomorrow. I can't wait tomorrow to get this out there in the field and use it, because now it's all nice and sharp. I went through it all together. But yeah, it's a great chainsaw, and Portland makes a great chainsaw. I can't say enough for it. And this little tool here, like I said, not even, at the most it was 2 minutes. It was a learning curve, the first couple strokes that I went through. But yeah, you know, like I said, just like these here. These are Harbor Freight gloves. I've had them almost a year and a half, over a year and a half. They're finally wearing out. But guess what? Because I'm a member, I have their value member club, the blue club. I got these. These originally were, I want to say, I can't remember how much they were. But anyways, I had a special on these because I was part of the Inside Track Club members, what it's called. And these were only $5. And I went ahead and picked up another pair because, like I said, a year and a half. They're finally now just wearing out. This will be the last season of them, and I will be throwing these away, or maybe I won't, because like I said, well, I don't know. The palms on them are really good, so I don't know. I might make bicycle gloves out of them. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a great tool. Like I said, it was really easy to use. You just put it on there. Now, what I was doing, I was holding it. Just make sure you go in with a 30-degree angle on. And it has different speeds. That one there is set on 4. They recommend you start off with 6. And here's 6. That's the low speed right there, and that's a 1. They recommend you start off with 1. I had that reversed. But that's 1. There's 6. So that'll be useful for a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can do with that tool. So I'll be excited about using that on other things. Though it is recommended for chainsaws, but you can sharpen, I would say, like your brush clippers or whatever. Though I have something coming for that to do that with. So, but yeah, so I thought I'd just drop in here real quick on a Monday morning. You just came in here in my shop and baited me while I'm busy working. And so that's what I'm doing today. Just kind of cleaned up the. I made sure that I filled up the 2 and 2 gas and oil mixture. because I'll be doing some trimming out back, way back here in the back. I'm going to be doing some brush cleaning tomorrow, cleaning up the trails, making sure they look all good. We got a lot of brush that came down. We had not really a storm, but we had a lot of rain and wind one night, and so I have a lot of twigs and stuff that needs to be picked up. Because the plan is, I haven't mowed for about 3 weeks. I was going to mow this past Friday, but I was like, nah, I think I'm going to let it go one more week. So I'll be mowing on Friday. So I wanted to go through the trail because my roll bar on the tractor, there's a lot of limbs hanging over the area where I go through and stuff. So I just want to kind of trim it up. Plus I'm going to take down along that bank there. I want to take down there's some smaller trees. I'm going to take them down tomorrow and get them brought up here, or maybe I'll just leave them back there or I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. But anyways, I'm going to be cutting some trees down. That's why I needed the chainsaw out. And so I wanted to get that cleaned up and ready to go tomorrow. But like I said, it's a really great chainsaw. I can't complain about it. The only thing that comes with it is an 18-inch bar. It comes with the chain on it. I purchased, it was last year, I purchased, now this is made by Oregon, in case you don't know that, but the chainsaws was made by the name on it is Portland, but it's actually made by Oregon. And they actually sell the 18-inch bar that comes with it. Is a Oregon. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could put a 20-inch bar on it. Well, turns out I can't put a 20-inch bar on it. But that's okay, because I'm looking at maybe getting another chainsaw. If I'm going to get another chainsaw, it can't be this, because you can't only have an 18-inch bar. But I would like to have a bigger chainsaw for bigger jobs. Because like I said, I got some bigger trunks out there. And I think a 20-inch bar or bigger would be better for them bigger projects. Now this has no problem cutting through some big trunks, because I've taken down a couple bigger trees and cut up debris that was fell from a storm. If you remember way back in the videos, there was a big tree that fell back there, and I was cutting all that up and got that all processed, and so it had no problem cutting up some of the bigger trunks. But I wouldn't mind having a bigger chainsaw for when it comes to them bigger jobs. Just like I want to get another trimmer. I have a steel trimmer with a straight shaft on it, and I need to get another straight shaft steel trimmer. That way I can put the this way I don't have to change out the heads, because I have the this right here, and it does really great brush cutting. The only problem is you got to switch out between the heads. One is for trimming and one's for brush. So I was thinking, well, it would be a lot easier if I just had two trimmers. That way one's with the trimming. That way, like tomorrow when I'm doing brush cutting and stuff, I would have this already on it and be ready to go. But since I'm doing a lot of more light trimming, I'm going to use the regular trimming head. But it would be nice to have another trimmer with this setup on it. I do have one trimmer that it's made by Poland, and but it is a curved shaft, and there's nothing wrong with that, and it works pretty good. It was my father's, and when he passed away, I brought it down here and used it. I do have a so I'd like to have another trimmer so we can have that set up to be used for that. Let's see what else. Well, that's pretty much it. It's just a short little video of me finishing up, cleaning up this chainsaw, getting it ready for tomorrow's job ahead. It won't take that much. I mean, it'll be a project tomorrow. So I have a lot of trimming that needs to be done up. Just all this, I need to bring that out to my little utility cart so I can put all this stuff in there. I got all my tools that I need tomorrow. I was looking for this earlier, and I don't know why it was put over there. Probably because I just put a new blade on it the last time I used it. But yeah, I mean, I use a lot of products that are either Amazon, Harbor Freight. Sorry, it's a Monday. Harbor Freight. I said Harbor Freight. Oh Lord, have mercy. But yeah, I mean, I do my reviews, you know, and I pay attention to reviews and what people say, and I do a lot of deep dive on a product before I purchase it, because like I said, our money's right. You got to make sure that your money is stretched to the goodness. And this here had I want to say 4,000 5 stars on it, so don't hesitate. Run out and get one. If you're still using the old file system, which is nothing wrong with that. If it works for you, it works for you. But if you'd like to, you know, make it a little bit easier on yourself, the EzzDoo chainsaw sharpener will work really fine. And it doesn't take much room in your shop at all. Because look at that. It's handheld, comfortable in your hand. I had no problem with holding it. It does come with I showed this in a video, but it comes with a little, you take this little thing off, and you can put on a little guard on there that, you know, that way you make sure you're at the right angle and stuff. But if you know which a 30 degrees looks like, you shouldn't have no problem doing it without it. But if you need it, put it on it. Like I said, and it comes with bits. Put this down for a minute. But it comes with bits. Here's everything that comes in this. I'll show you that little. It comes with the little thing that you put on there. You take off that one nut, and there you go. See right there? And this way you can put the right angle on it. You want to make sure that you're at the right, you know, angle. And it comes with a little pack of bits. Different sizes for different chains. It just depends on what size of chain you have. It gives you a little tool in here to look what size your chain needs to be. Let's see if that comes up there. Right there. See, it comes with, that way you can tell what size of chain you need to use, and then the bit goes right there in these little holes and tells you exactly what size you need. Comes with the extra little springs that you have to occasionally clean these out. Let's see, it comes with this little cover that goes on it. When you first get it, it comes with that. Comes with a little wrench here for tightening things down. A little tiny little wrench. And I went ahead and picked up a whole bag of different size bits from Amazon, and it was $8.99 for this whole pack. That's going to last me a long time. I mean, it's not like I'm a commercial chainsaw, or I'm not going out chainsawing down, you know, forests or anything crazy like that. It's clean up, you know. If you're looking for if you're just a small homeowner and you got some trees that, you know, you always should have a chainsaw on you in case there's a storm comes along. This would be the perfect chainsaw for you if you don't have a chainsaw. I highly recommend the Portland because it is a great chainsaw. Trust me, I've had house fire. It was given to us, and it was supposed to be brand new. I don't know what was wrong with that thing, and I know that the certain person that we gave it back to, who gave it to us, is still having problems with it. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes you just get them bad apple. You know, and like I said, if you get the warranty with this through Harbor Freight, anything goes wrong with it, dump the fuel out of it, put it back in the box, take it in there. But like I said, I am a steel person. I love steel products. Like I said, I have a steel trimmer, so I definitely want to get another steel trimmer. That trimmer there, it's been a great trimmer. It's been barely cleaned. It was given to us when we first moved here by a neighbor who had tons of trimmers. Said, "Hey, I got an extra one you can have." It was a curved shaft trimmer, and I put the straight shaft on it finally this year, and it's been a blessing to have that. The reason I went with a straight shaft is because, like I said, I've got the blade there now. Because I have a lot of stuff on the creek, on the bank of the river that, it makes that so much easier. But like I said, it would be really great to have two trimmers. That way, one could be for regular light trimming and one for the brush cutting. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for around here. So, as we always say around here on the farm, peace, love, and joy comes from knowing our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And you all have a blessed week. This will probably you'll see it on Tuesday. So when you're watching it. So happy Monday to all you, and happy blessed week to y'all. I will see you on the next video. Hey, by the way, before I forget, make sure, I keep forgetting to do it. Can you click that button up there for me? And ring that bell for me, because that way it lets me know that someone's been here. Because you guys just come in here in my shop and surprise me like that today. But I appreciate you guys coming by and visiting. And anytime you want to stop by the farm, just give me a big old holler. Hey, I'm here. And I will come out and greet you. All right, love y'all. Talk to you on the next video.
Keep your pistols loaded, boys, and right there by your side. You never know what's coming, and it could save your life. 'Cause this world, it's getting wicked, and it's full of evil men. And they may come to kill you, but you don't know where or when. Just take me back to sanity, when men were all still men, and we hung the wicked for the lawless shit they did. But now men will dress like women. Hell, this world, it's gone insane. We've lost all of our heroes, and I still miss John Wayne. Now the wolves are in sheep's clothing, and they prey upon the weak. Just like during COVID, they're hurting them like sheep. And I read it in the Bible, so I think the end is near. 'Cause what's wrong is right, and right is wrong. Truth has disappeared. Just take me back to sanity, when men were all still men, and we hung the wicked for the lawless shit they did. But now men will dress like women.